Hey guys, welcome to the Freak Show. Let's go on ahead and review episode 3 of American Horror Story Cult. This episode was titled Neighbors from Hell, and it was written by James Wong, and it was directed by Gwyneth Horder Payton.
Do you ever feel alone?
Okay, guys, so let's go on ahead and let's start with the episode Neighbors from Hell. Now, the episode opens with a couple talking to Dr. Rudy Vincent. The wife is afraid of closed spaces, it's a childhood fear. And most importantly, when they get home, there are 2 coffins waiting for them, and the clowns, our beloved clowns, are there waiting for them to seal them in these coffins. Oh my God, that's a terrible way to go. And unfortunately, yes, they died. And we get a new clown in this one, which she's a really cute little weird looking clown, but she's got some long leather boots and she's hot. So absolutely, we get a new clown in this opening. Now, we flash over after the opening to Allie. Detective Samuel says that he's not going to prosecute Allie for the murder of Pedro based on the stand your ground law in Michigan. Which it's so funny because Beverly Hope reports Allie as a lesbian George Zimmerman. I have to say that wins the one-liner award for this episode. When Allie goes to the butchery to drop off Ivy for work, Kai reaches out to her in front of the butchery, and then Harrison and Meadow show up to her house wearing the sombreros and harassing Allie about shooting Pedro and being completely racist. So, I mean, it was a great scene. Obviously, I didn't think that Allie was racist, but it was just a great scene with Harrison and Winter. It's probably going to be one of my favorite scenes so far this season. I have to say that Harrison and Winter are probably fast becoming my favorite couple. So, we get the chemical truck again. The next day, a bunch of birds afterwards are dead in Ivy's front yard. So Allie, again, this is another thing for her to go mental over. Now, Ivy allows Winter back into the house to be Oz's nanny, much to Allie's dismay. But she does accept Winter's apology, and things are supposed to go on just normally from there. Now, at this point, I think it would have indicated that Winter should have been fired, because she said she just let some random guy into the house who was answering an ad there from in the paper. Winter thought that her job, that the women were already hiring for another nanny, but they weren't. So the women rush right into the living room, and there's a guy masturbating. Oh my God, right there in their living room. And so he tells them that he's there because of the ad, and they go online and they realize that Harrison and Meadow have placed an ad for a guy to come and just break into their house for a threesome with lesbians. And oh my gosh, that is really horrible. I mean, just to even, number one, he should have known better, especially with Allie being in the news recently of shooting Pedro. But I guess perverts don't watch the news very often. But yeah, that would have just obviously, he would have been shot right in the nutsack from my perspective at that point. But that was probably got to be this one of the scariest scenes for me. It's just somebody just to come in your house because they think that they're invited for something like that. I mean, that's pretty terrible. So then Allie is so freaked out. She's having a phone conversation with Dr. Vincent, and we see Allie and her feelings are the most important. It seems that it's very important for Allie to make sure that people understand and sympathize with what she's going through, because it seems that for some reason she doesn't believe that they do. So it makes me think that maybe she's from a large family and she kind of got lost in the mix, or she was an only child and her parents were never around. But she lets out a good clue right here. She says that when she was 9, she moved from Tampa. And Dr. Vincent interrupts her, but that's a great freak show connection. So when Allie drives up to the butchery, again, the protesters are still there, but Kai kind of just parts them, like Moses. So, that's the first time Allie really kind of looks at him in a different light. We're moving on to Meadow and Harrison. They give Ozzy a guinea pig as like a peace offering. Allie insists that it goes back, and she calls up Harrison, and Harrison and Meadow have this hilarious fight with Allie over the phone. And Harrison tells her specifically, look, I may hate you, you racist Les, but I like your kid. So I think that was a pretty big clue right there as well, because he didn't say anything about Ivy, and he knows Ivy. I'm surprised he didn't let that shit slip. So I don't know. You guys let me know if you think that's a clue in the comments. I do believe that it is. We'll find out a little bit more information about that later. So I loved it that Meadow calls Allie Les. Hello, Les. I mean, oh my God. Whoever wrote for them is hilarious. I love that. So the green mist truck trolls right through the neighborhood almost right after Meadow hangs up with her. Then we see Meadow going pinky to pinky with Kai. And when she lies about what she fears most, Kai bitch slaps her. Oh, it was hilarious. That was awesome. I mean, she even fell off her chair. That was hilarious. I loved that scene. So she admits to Kai that she's afraid of losing Harrison to Detective Samuels, that they're definitely spending a lot more time together. So we get confirmation here that Harrison and Detective Samuels were definitely more than just friends. So, okay, moving on. We see Allie, Ivy, and Ozzy. They're eating dinner at the butchery as a family. And Allie tells Ozzy that he can keep Mr. Guinea, and he apologizes to her for being a brat. And Allie tries Ivy's green pistachio ice cream or something like that. Which that scene, there was just nothing but like a bunch of green highlights. I don't understand what that was. Maybe it was just like a knockback to Harrison. I have no idea. But I like the green tones that were in that scene right there with them. But they have this really wonderful family moment, and then they go home, and then they find a red happy face spray painted on their front door. Wow. So when they go inside the house, poor Mr. Guinea is in the microwave and gets murdered like the tomato from Murder House. Yeah, that was so crazy. I like that homage back to Murder House with that scene with Mr. Guinea in the microwave. So Allie just gets really pissed, and she goes next door, goes right into Harrison and Meadow's house, into the backyard, and punches Harrison in his face and threatens to kill him and Meadow if they ever come near her or her family again. Now, when they're leaving, they find a happy face on the house, on Harrison Meadows' house, which that's kind of creepy, I have to say. And it seems that Ivy wants to tell Harrison and Meadows, that it's there. But Allie's like, hell no, screw them, let's go home. Which she does. So the mysterious gas truck shows up again, and Allie rips off one of the drivers come out, and he starts spraying the ground with these little tanks and canisters, and Allie basically takes off his breathing apparatus, and it reveals one of the clown masks. It's just a happy face though, one. And so she gets an anxiety attack and falls and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just a big dramatic moment again with Ivy, all about the drama. So Harrison and Kai go pinky to pinky, and Harrison confesses that he wishes Meadow was dead. Now, Detective Samuels has come to the house, Allie and Ivy's house, and he tells Allie and Ivy that the happy face that was painted on their door was real, and that more than likely they have been marked to be the next victims. So when they go upstairs to check on Ozzy, Allie and Ivy, they leave Detective Samuels downstairs. They find him on the deep web, and he shuts a laptop so they can't see what he was looking at. It's Ivy's laptop, and Ozzy says that he saw Ivy's password, which was clowns. Clowns with a Z. Hello, that's a huge thing about Ivy having clowns as a password. Even Allie did a double take and kind of looked at her weirdly when she saw that. But it's revealed that Ozzy was watching a video of Winter and fingering Allie in the bathtub. Oy vey. Then we get Ivy running away from Allie, Allie catching up to her, and Ivy bitch slapping Allie. Oh my God, it was great. Even like on Instagram, guys, it's amazing. Somebody made a little video about all the bitch slapping that happened this episode and synced it to Gwen Stefani's Holler Back Girl. It's hilarious. Oh my God, the bitch slapping that goes on in this episode. I'm serious, guys. Ivy bitch slapped Allie straight up back to Tampa. I mean, it was awesome. So Ivy says she's going to take Allie and leave her. And then she says that by the smiley face on the door, Allie's going to have plenty of company. And she takes Ozzy and she freaking leaves. And right when she does, though, Meadow has gone missing, and Detective Samuels has to go out there. Harrison is outside going crazy, trying to bring the cops down to his level, or bring him up to his level. And blood is everywhere in their house, and he accuses Allie of being the one that hurt Meadow. And that's how the episode ends, is all of the blood inside of Harrison and Meadow's house, and with Ozzy inside it looking at the bloody happy face on the wall. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Meadow is dead or not? I hope she's not. I am so excited to see her, because this episode really showed me that she is one of my favorite characters. So absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for your patience. I did have the flu last week, and then I had a huge sinus infection before that. So unfortunately, I got very sick 2 weeks in a row. So now I'm healthy again, and I'm going to make up for all the videos that I've missed, and also make you guys some amazing theory videos. Thank you all so much again for watching. Don't forget to like it if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and click the bell notification in order to be notified when I go live. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.